earth would he choose Evangeline? She can't even cook no grits. Savannah's just so much nicer than him.
Because Evangeline's got those hay bales, Mama.
Well, Delilah, that seems rather vain and crude.
What would you expect? It's Farmer wants a wife.
I would have no hesitation leaving.
What'd you do that for? Evangeline's gonna take her top off.
Yeah, they were gonna make the ladies race tractors.
What the devil is this show supposed to be about?
Look, y'all, there's something I have to tell you. Lord, this is hard, but I'm just gonna come out and say it. Do y'all know what embezzling is?
Ain't that when you drink milk too fast?
No, Jedediah, that's guzzling. What happened was that I took some money from work without asking.
Oh, ain't that stealing?
Not exactly.
It sounds like stealing.
Stealing and embezzling are kind of like cousins. Like your Nana and Peepaw.
Nathaniel, how can you do such a thing?
Mary, you know how you wanted that mud brown Ford F-350 with the ripped leather seats and the solid gold truck nuts?
Yeah.
You know how I afforded the sacked up Ford F-350?
How?
By embezzling! That another truck ain't cheap? Yeah, I can afford that as a financial manager of Dollars and More Bank? Look, I thought I was gonna get away with it, I really did, but right when I was about to delete the files, I spilled coffee all over my lap, and I thought I blew my willy off like 4th of July. And then I was in such a rush to get to the bathroom that I left my computer open, and that good-for-nothing Andy Gardner came snooping around and told my boss about it. I was able to get the money back to my boss, but unfortunately, I had to sell the USS Freedom of Speech.
But the boat is so fun.
So is having a dad that's not in prison. Now, even though I gave the money back, they're still gonna try to lock me up. I hired a lawyer, Leighton T. Montgomery, the best between us and the Mississippi River.
Dad, Mississippi River's next door.
Don't you tell me we're walking with Delilah. Anyway, he said that if I can convince the jury that I'm a nice man with a respectable, picture-perfect family who just made a mistake, then I can win the case.
So what do you want us to do, Pa? I could break my leg and make him feel sorry for you?
That won't be necessary, Jedediah, but I like your spirit. What I do need, on the other hand, is for all y'all to be completely honest with me. Is there anything you could have done that the bad man could use against me? I promise I won't be mad. Come on, y'all. They can send me to the Who Scout. They don't even gotta be that bad. Don't you love your father?
Well, I guess I'll give it a try. A good while ago, I was driving my way over to the Piggly Wiggly, and then a song came on the radio. And it was a jig, I tell you folks. But there were several unholy words in that song. And when the time came for those words to be sung by Megan the Stallion, well, I tell you, I was naked right along with that horse. Oh, I'm so sorry, Nathaniel. I ruined everything.
Mary, honey, we all make mistakes. Even ones as horrible as that can be forgiven as long as we own up to them, which you have done. Your conscience is clear.
See, kids, owning up can be free. I've been living with that kid for 4 months of my life, and now poof, gone. And since we've clearly heard the worst of it, now there's no pressure on y'all.
I took a herpy up my nose, and then I felt sleepy, and then when I sneezed later, I had black boogers.
What did we say about markers, Jedediah?
Markers are for writing, not for sniffing.
That's right.
I plagiarized my English essay.
What?
Delilah!
You said you weren't gonna get mad.
Oh, that is shameful.
Okay then, Mom. As if you don't cheat every time you play bingo. You wink at Daniel Cook and he gives you that special chart. And then when you win, he takes you back to the celebration room.
Mary!
I never did nothing more than wink at an ice boy who's gonna help me beat those cheating Jezebels.
You're the one that's cheating.
Okay. It's clearly gotten out of hand. I want everyone to take a nice, long breath. Okay. Now that we're all a little bit more calm, is there anything else I should know?
One day, Mommy took me to the park, and there was a little boy there that tried to take my truck, and I didn't like that, so I hit him in the head. And then he started crying, he was making too much noise, so I hit him with my truck again and again until he stopped making noise. And then I buried him in the sand. I made sure to do his head last, so I could give him a kiss on the forehead, and then I buried him fully. He's with the dirt people now.
Amy, sweetheart, it's very important. What was the boy's name?
I think he said it was Billy.
Billy Gardner? Angie's been putting up posters for weeks about him.
What in the goddamn motherfucking shit?
Language!
Amy killed someone. I think we have bigger problems in my language, Mom.
She said you took her to the park. Why do you try to stop her?
Jebediah was drowning in the water fountain. I wasn't paying no attention to her.
I was trying to see how long I can hold my breath.
We need to call the police.
She is our daughter and she's fine. We're not sending her to jail.
She is a monster.
Don't you talk about my baby girl like that.
You know, now that we're on the topic of honesty, I never even liked your cooking. Who puts actual gum in gumbo?
My daddy still hates you.
That man married his cousin, and my mother never liked you either.
I slept with Auntie Gardner, and he gave me a better night than you have in 15 years.
Patterson, I still can't find my son, and I got a feeling your scummy ass got something to do with it.
Partner, how the hell did you get my house?
Mary gave me a key, so we don't need to go down to the Motel 6 every time our boots need knocking. They need knocking.
If you don't get out of my house this instant, I'm gonna knock your ass to the other side of the Mississippi!
Paul, it's not that far.